evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at. I'm here to challenge every single person that has ever made a video on me. And I do mean every single person. Whether you're Turkey Tom, Blade, everyone. See, all of you that make fun of me in your videos think that I'm this evil person. You all think that I'm this horrible, evil person that, like, I don't have a heart. Or, like, I don't have a soul. But that's where you're wrong. Because, see, you guys take the mistake I made that I was tricked into, and you condemn me for it. But really the ones you should be condemning are people like William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy, who run around and mock and attack and harass people in the open and get away with it without any repercussions. See, my video from earlier was not to condemn anyone, but to challenge the societal norm way of thinking. Because, see, too many people on the internet say that they want change, that they want things to get better. I see it all the time. I literally see it every day. I see people talking about how they want change, how they want things to get better, how they want all this shit to stop. Well, that change starts with you. See, the reason why I made the last video that I made was to challenge people to stop being silent about what's going on. Because right now, we are in the middle of a very fucked up pandemic of people going on the internet, harassing people, ruining people's lives, and those people getting away with it. And that's just wrong. Well, yes, I know that I'm no saint. I know that I've made my fair share of mistakes, and I have owned up to those mistakes many, many times over. I have paid for those mistakes many times over. More times than I should even have to. And you know, I have a lot of people saying like, oh, well, it's not our fault. Actually, yes, it is, and here's why. Because when you let the hate run free, and you don't do anything about it, and you sit there and you stay silent, and you stay complacent, you allow that hatred to run free. You allow that hatred, or that person that's hating, to latch onto other people, spreading that hatred, spreading that negativity, spreading that evil, negative bullshit. Which is why I say, when it comes to helping me out, if somebody wants to help me out, stick to your word. Because when you don't stick to your word and you allow fear to run your life, you're staying complacent and allowing yourself to become a slave to that fear. See, the reason why people hate me so much is because I see everything that's wrong and everything that's wrong that's going on the internet. I see everything wrong that these people are doing. And I'm trying to do what I can to make the world just that much of a little bit of a better place. Now, I know that I won't be able to change the world, and I'm not trying to change the world. But if I can help make the internet just a little bit of a better place for people to be able to be creative, to be able to have that outlet, to be able to do what they love and not be attacked or harassed, then I will do whatever I can to help that process. All too often people see me as this goblin. Oh, the goblin this, the Cyraxx that, oh, chance this, chance that. Cyraxx this, Cyraxx that. Oh, look at what Cyraxx is doing today. Oh, look at the wrong shit he's doing today. Oh, look at the bad shit he's over here doing. But nobody ever wants to talk about the good shit that I try to do. And why is that? I can tell you why. I could tell you why right now without even thinking about it. The answer to that is because people feed off of negativity. They feed off of the need for that negative energy. They feed off of that for clicks and views, because that's what brings in clicks and views is drama. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing what they're doing, because sometimes drama is needed. But when it comes to people like myself just trying to make an honest living, leave people like me the fuck alone. Because we see what's really going on, and we see through all the bullshit. People like me that are out there, keep doing your fucking thing, man. Fuck all these people that want to stay blind. See, too many of you motherfuckers invest your time in the motherfuckers that you don't even know. All y'all that be out here trolling are just out here running your mouths, obsessing over people that you don't fucking know. And that in itself is creepy as fuck. And quite honestly, it's fucking disturbing. So to everybody out there that's complaining about how, oh, we want change, we want the internet to be better. Well, here's an idea for you. How about you get off your fucking lazy ass and do something about it? How about you start a fundraiser or start a petition or do something to start that process? Like me with my clothing line, Hollow Hearts Apparel. It's more than just a clothing brand. It's a way to bring people together as a community. To help people feel like they're part of something good. Because stuff like that brings people together. It creates unity. It creates good vibes. And it gives something in common with people to talk about. People can come in and talk about, hey, I just picked up this shirt from this company, or hey, check out this cool ass coffee cup I just picked up. You know, it sparks conversation. It sparks community. It sparks togetherness. And it brings people together. And that's what my clothing brand is all about. Bringing people together and creating a community of people that can not only enjoy the clothing, that can not only enjoy, you know, the bags or the totes or the hats or the coffee cups. It allows for conversation. It allows for people to connect, to have something in common with each other, to where that kid that might feel like he's alone, he sees another kid wearing the same kind of shirt that he's wearing. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, that kid's going to walk up to the other dude and be like, yo, I see you're wearing the same kind of shirt. That's awesome. And right there sparks friendships, it sparks community, and it sparks togetherness. Which is what my brand is all about. It's not just some, gothic anime clothing wear. No. It's literally about community, about bringing people together. It's about making people feel like they're a part of something. And for those of you that have not seen it, allow me to show you the ad that I personally made for my clothing brand. Right.
Born in the shadows, built for the bold.
This isn't just clothing. It's armor for the broken, a symbol for the outcasts, the fighters, the real ones who wear their scars like crowns. Because your story deserves to be worn. And your pain, it becomes power.
Hallow heart apparel name. Wear the darkness. Own the light.
And that is my motherfucking brand that I started for people like myself who do get bashed on. Because believe it or not, I do have my fair share of scars. Just like a whole lot of other people out there. By the way, shout out to my brother Josh. And yo, Josh, I'm going to hit you up after this stream, dude, because I need to talk to you about a couple things. And it actually has to do with the clothing line. I could actually use your help on a few things. So you see, when I'm out here challenging people like I do, like that Jessica chick, it may have looked like I was attacking her earlier, but in reality, I wasn't. I was challenging her to change her way of thinking, to stop caring about what internet think. Because when you stop caring and you let go of the materialistic things around you, when you stop caring about what people say, when you let go of all that, you free yourself from the confines of these trolls. And that's something that I had to learn to do. I had to learn how to do that myself. When I had to learn how to let go of what they've done to me, when I had to learn to let go of all that, and I had to learn to stop caring about what they post about me, what they say about me, what they think of me, the videos they make on me. Once I stopped giving a fuck about all of that, once I stopped caring about all that, I freed myself from that. I became more free. I became liberated at that point. Because from there, I was able to be like, alright, now that I'm free from, in a sense, not fully, but to a certain extent, now that I'm not giving a fuck about what they say, or about what they think, what can I do to elevate myself and do better for myself? What can I do to get back to where I was? And that's why I challenge everybody that if you guys want to make a change for the better on the internet, or just in general, don't just sit there and talk about it. Be about it. Do something about it. Ask my boy Josh here. I don't just talk about it. I am about it. I live it. I sleep it. I eat it and I breathe it every day. Every day I live for it. I'm out here battling these trolls, not just for me. I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for those that came before me, for those that may become future victims. So I'm telling you all this right now. If you want that change starts with you. Don't just sit there and be silent. If you see someone, don't be quiet. Step up and say something. You know, talk to that person. Or if you see the person and you're watching it go down, say something to the person. That's all I'm saying. You guys want to change? You can't just talk about it. You gotta fucking be about it. You can't just walk the walk in your own head. No, you gotta walk that walk in reality. You can't just sit there and talk about it and think that you're walking the walk in your head. Nah. If you're gonna walk the walk, you gotta be willing to do it in real life. You have to not only talk about it, you gotta fucking be about it. Well, same with my music. I don't just talk about doing music. I am about music. I work on music. I don't just talk about being a content creator. No, I am a content creator. That's what I do. I don't just talk about owning a clothing line. I do have my own clothing line. Too many of you people out there are complacent in what you do. And that's what's wrong with the world these days. Too many people are just so complacent with the bullshit that is going on. They just let it happen when they could be doing something about it. Oh, and the Joe Schmo, I know you're watching this right now. I see the J right there. I see where you're at. And by the way, you're not gonna be able to message me because I blocked your ass on Gmail, motherfucker. I blocked your ass. So good luck trying to fucking message me. It ain't gonna fucking happen. But like I said, to all y'all out there that think that I was being evil in the last live stream, no, I wasn't. I was simply challenging someone's way of thinking, how they operate. Because when you stay in that mindset that she stayed in, you become very, very complacent. And you never get anywhere in life. If you stay stuck in fear, it eventually controls your life. And when it controls your life, you don't get anywhere in life. And that's what I was doing. I was challenging her way of thinking. But clearly, she's too stuck in her ways to have her mindset changed. Well, yes, I may not be able to do much right now. That may be true. But that doesn't mean I'm not keeping that same mindset. I'm always looking for a way to break free. I'm still constantly looking for that door, for the way out of the bullshit. I'm constantly breaking down walls every day trying to escape. Chipping away at that fucking brick wall that the trolls built around me. I'm constantly knocking at it, hammering at it, punching at it, kicking at it. Doing whatever I can to break that shit down. Why? Because I'm not the kind to give up. And I refuse to stay silent. I refuse to be another victim of William Gloryhole or N-word boy or Joe Schmo. I refuse to be a victim. And the other point that I was trying to make is this. That when you say you're going to do something for somebody, you have to stick to your word. Because that not only shows that you're a decent human being, that shows in the eyes of a future employer that you're reliable. That shows that you're a reliable person, and that you say when you say you're gonna do something, you actually stick to your word and you fucking do it. Which makes you a reliable person. Me, I always stick to my word. There's not been one time where I have not stuck to my word. I have always stuck to everything I said that I was going to do. And I mean everything I said I was going to do. Beginning of this year, I said that this year was going to be my year to get signed to a label, right? Well, guess what? I'm in the process of that. I'm in the process of that. I'm in the process of working on a brand new album, like I said I was going to do. I'm in the process of working on a brand new art book. I'm in the process of doing a whole lot of shit that I said I was going to do. Is it taking me a while? Yes, but that's fine. At least I'm still sticking to my word. And I'm actually out here trying to do shit. And to all you haters that want to hate, like Vlade and Turkey Tom and Smokey MC, and all y'all motherfuckers that want to run your mouths about me on your little videos, by all means, post this shit on your fucking videos. Because quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about your opinions of me. Oh, and to Vlade, if you really want to know the real truth, motherfucker, why don't you hit me up on motherfucking Facebook and we'll talk face to face. I'll sit down, I'll have a 2 to 3 hour conversation with you. I'll sit down, I'll chop it up with you. And I guarantee within that first hour of talking with you, I'll change your mind entirely. I'll change your whole perspective on these motherfuckers. And I'll even change your perspective on me. Because I know right now you might not have a very good perspective on me. But if you were to sit down and talk to me, I guarantee you, I promise you, I would change your perspective within not even an hour of talking to me, man. Same with you, Turkey Tom. You want to sit there and make a documentary on me? Why don't you get to know me? Why don't you hit me up personally and talk to me? You know, actually sit down and reach out to me and talk to me. Just saying. Wouldn't be hard to do. Like I said, any of y'all that want to do a documentary on me, instead of just going off of what you see on the internet, sit down and talk to me and let's have a conversation. Because I'll gladly tell y'all how it really fucking is. I will gladly tell you how it really is. And I guarantee you, you're going to get a whole different story than what the internet wants you to believe. I promise you, you will get a whole different story than what the internet wants you to believe. You'll see things from a different perspective. You'll see how things really are in real fucking life for me, for my family, for my friends. You'll get to learn how my day-to-day life really is. So, before, and this goes out to anybody out there that wants to make a video on me. If you want to make a video on me, that's fine. But if you want to speak facts throughout a video, sit down and talk to me and I will give you the facts. Plain and simple. Because I know what's real. I know what's really going on. And if you want the real fucking truth, whether it's dark, whether it's disturbing or not, don't matter. Sometimes the truth can be dark. Sometimes the truth can be scary. But at the end of the day, it's better to tell the truth than to tell a fucking lie. And me, I do nothing but tell the truth about all these motherfuckers doing all this shit. I do nothing but tell the truth. Because I'm an honest human being. I don't believe in lying about nothing. I have done nothing but tell the truth since day one of me blowing up. Prime example. And I know I've said this a few times, but it's the truth. Music Biz Marty. I warned that motherfucker right off rip when I found out he was a druggie that if he didn't stop this shit, he would end up in a fucking grave. And look what happened. He's dead. That motherfucker's dead. I predicted that motherfucker's death, and I saw what was gonna happen if he didn't stop this shit. And guess what? He's dead. By his own hands. My ex Kira, I messaged her right after she fucking left my ass and told her that if she stayed with that, eventually she was gonna end up in prison in some way, shape, or form for doing something stupid. Because she left behind a good relationship and a good future for something shitty. And look what happened. Now she's doing 5 to 10 years up in New Jersey State Prison. Like I said, love me or hate me, don't matter. At the end of the day, I tell the fucking truth and I don't hold no punches. And as I said, for all y'all that want to sit there and talk about making a change for the better, well, like I said, that change starts with you. You want to get rid of these trolls? You want to help, get rid of these people that are fucking with people like me and yourselves? Well, like I said, hit me up. Start a petition. Have me sign it and do something. Don't just sit there. Do something to kickstart that change, to kickstart that movement. Because these trolls, they are evil people. And they do need to be stopped. So like I said, man, you guys want to make a change for the better and get rid of the troll community and make trolling illegal, then you need to make that change. If you see it going on, don't be silent. Speak up about it. Say something. Don't just sit there and let that person be fucked with. Step up and say something. Don't just be silent. Because when you're silent, the hatred wins. When you are silent and do not speak out against it, the trolls win. And let me tell you, if you want this future to be better, don't let the trolls win. Make them lose. By any means necessary, do what you gotta do to make them lose.